The next one
Absolutely.
that we have over here, just the other doc, was one. I'm not sure if you caught this one yet, but I would love
Not
your
yet.
opinion on this one because this man, Jafar Panahi, has made a couple of movies, and sometimes he's made that same movie like 3 times. I remember going everywhere to find a film he had made a while ago called This Is Not a Film, because obviously, you're in high school and you're like, yo, what? A filmmaker who got in trouble for making movies overseas, so now he's got to like not make a movie because he's under house arrest and they want to take away his cameras and stuff. We've heard of other directors as well from the Middle East who have like they weren't allowed to make a feature film, so they made short films and then combined it to make an anthology feature. Like, there's just crazy stuff. Wajah, another one where the director had to film from a van because they couldn't catch her filming. Just some crazy stuff. He's got a new one that I thought was a documentary, and while he is documenting what happened to him, it's a narrative about something that happened, so it is a pseudo-documentary.
I mean, that's kind of his thing, right? Is he sort of skirts the line between fiction and reality to the point where you can't really tell what's what and how much of it has been planned or how much of it is the actual people. And it's always compelling, but how does he make it unique here in No Bears?
Well, like I said, he's going all out as just playing the director who is directing people in this little town where he's staying refuge. Some people are kind of iffy on him, but while he's living there, he's on a MacBook directing people who are in the city illegally. Yet, he may have done something in the town that upsets them, which means he may have to leave the town. And it's just this like run and gun. Things are happening all the time while he's trying to film this movie. Is he a little annoying? Yeah, I kind of respected that he's willing to actually not just cast himself, but fully introspectively be like, am I using the people who I'm also putting at risk to film these movies? Am I being too selfish and putting the people in this village at risk for filming a thing here, all while he's filming the thing there? So it's this really weird amalgamation of what has been a documentary, what has been the stories and problems that he's put himself in, and then making a feature out of it. I was very intrigued by it. This would be scenes from the people who he's filming. A lot of the times you don't realize that he's talking to them because this is his computer screen. So until it zooms out, you don't realize that he's not there. So, again, fascinating filmmaking. I would recommend it. I'm not sure if it's playing in limited theaters for people, but definitely when it comes out as a rental on
Did you say it was in
services.
virtual?
Is it virtual? It could be virtual already because a lot of these docs, I'm not sure who's releasing it. But yeah, you could rent right now for $6.99. If it intrigues you and you've seen his filmography, $6.99 is a decent price for this. Because no one's making movies like this.
If you haven't seen a Jafar Panahi film, is there a place that you would start? I have to look up the list again because I'm so bad at titles. But
Three Faces is probably the biggest one. And then this, I
really
would
like
definitely say
Taxi.
watch this. Taxi's also really good. I would say watch This Is Not a Film and then this one to kind of understand that. And probably a lot of his interviews because what he gets into is a lot of his relationship with his cast. And I found that stuff really fascinating. But yeah, really good stuff. I was able to catch this at Chicago and it's now available. So if you're curious, let me know your thoughts on this movie or any of the other ones in his filmography. But those are the two docs